Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox and take a close-up look at the Nike Air Force 1 07. So let's just take a look around the outside of the box. In this box is a pair of Nike Air Force 1 07 shoes, and this pair is the men's UK size 9, US 10, Europe 44, Brazil 42, 28 cm, and it's also in a women's US size 11.5, and this pair is in the light iron ore, black, smoke grey, light iron ore colourway. And now let's go ahead and open up the box by lifting up the box lid. And let's peel back the packing or wrapping paper to reveal the Nike Air Force 1 07 in the light iron ore, black, smoke grey, light iron ore colourway. And let's lift out the pair from the box and set them on the tabletop before we take much closer in looks at their details. Closing the box back up and setting it on the left hand side of the tabletop and giving you a look at the pair before I start handling them up close. Okay, and just setting the right shoe in the background as we take a look at the left shoe first, so giving you a look at this left side of the Nike Air Force 1 07. And now taking a much closer in look at its details so we can see the overall kind of bi-colour design, with the upper having a light grey or light iron ore colour to it, and of course with the materials as well we can see the Cordura textile or fabric, as well as the very fine or short nap suede, making up the mudguard for the shoe or uppermost panel. It's right there, giving you that close-up look and detail of the upper of the shoe, and we can see of course with the lower part of the midsole and outsole or bottom of the shoe being a complete black with black stitching as well. So as we move towards the back, we can see once again the short nap suede details with the swoosh, and of course the Cordura abrasion resistant fabric right there, and of course the Cordura label with the Recore, so Recore being the consumer materials are being reused or repurposed for the Cordura fabric. And of course the heel section, we can see the Air text molded in the heel part of the midsole. And taking a look at the back or heel of the shoe, we can see with the back tab a depressed or debossed Nike Air in smoke grey on that light iron ore suede panel. So we're giving you a close-up look at those details. And as we move towards the inner side of the shoe, so once again the continuation of that suede panels and suede swoosh on that abrasion resistant Cordura fabric. And back towards the front again, and as we can see with the eye stays or eyelets on the eye stays, they are reinforced with that rivet design, reinforcing the strength of the holes on the eye stays. Now taking a look directly from the front and slowly moving towards the back of the shoe, so you can see the details along the length of this Nike Air Force 1 07, with the upper being made with Cordura as well as Cordura as well as suede. So now taking a look at the tongue, so with the tongue we can see Nike Air Force 1 branding on the tongue patch label in that dark smoke grey on light iron ore. Taking a look behind of the tongue as well, back of that tongue label, and of course around the insides of the shoe. So just popping the paper stuffing out so we have a much better look around the inside details of this Nike Air Force 107. So right there, overall details with the labels and composition or material sticker on the sock liner and sole. So you can see leather as well as textile for the upper design or construction, and with the lining just giving you a look around the ankle and heel collar as well. So having a medium firmness and thickly padded ankle and heel collar, and just having a very lightly padded tongue and also slightly on the thin side as well. So inside details right there, pretty much light iron ore or light grey design around the insides of the shoe. So giving you a look at the details as best that I can. And just tucking in the laces just to neaten things up. So there, a further out look of the shoe. And of course taking a look at the sole or bottom of the shoe. So fully blacked out with this black rubber waffle sole, or black sole, I beg your pardon. And taking a look along its length. And just dragging my finger along the rubber sole and tapping on it as well, so we can see the Nike branding around the midfoot arch area of this rubber sole. And now let's do a flexibility bend and twist test with my hands to give you some sense of the shoe's firmness, stiffness and pliability. And now just popping the shoe back in shape. And now let's take a look at the right shoe. So setting the left shoe down and in the background as we bring the right shoe in the foreground. So let's do a 360 rotation so you have that full and quick initial look of the shoe before we take much closer in looks at its details. So once again we see the light iron or suede uppermost panels of this Nike Air Force 107, and of course the Cordura abrasion resistant fabric on the underlayer of the shoe. And of course the black sole as well, and of course the Cordura recall label just tucked under that suede Nike swoosh. And just to give you a look on the underside as well. And of course taking a look around the inside details of the shoe. So right there, the sock liner with the Nike Air branding inside of it, and the various labels on the side and the back of the tongue. And of course the sole, once again black rubber sole with the Nike Air cushioning inside of it, of course. And once again we see the gunmetal grey eyelets that reinforced. On the eye stays. And now let's take a look at the pair together side by side. And from the front to the back. So directly from the back. And the bottoms or soles of the shoes. So that's the Nike Air Force 1 07. Thanks for watching and happy walking!